Great. Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the St. Johns County Show that's on in the morning. Hope you are doing great this morning. We got stuff to do here today. We're going to talk about repurposing IMAX. Throw your hands up and give up.
You.
We're going to talk about St. Johns County's 5-year plan. He had a 5-year plan.
And then it all went down the tubes.
That's probably what we can expect here. And St. Johns County government is going to teach us about government.
Yeah, they're governing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know how to do it well.
Yeah. Yep. Things are
they're going
governing.
to teach us.
Yep.
Remember that old saying, if you can't do, teach.
Yes. Your children well.
Yeah. All right, so we'll talk about all that.
Okay.
And more. And more. After we tell you about our friends at Bozard Ford Lincoln, been doing more since 1949. They've been more than just a dealership, a family-owned beacon of trust here in St. Augustine. Honesty, integrity, and community service is what you'll find to this very day out there at Bozard Ford Lincoln. And great prices on an amazing selection of vehicles, by the way. State-of-the-art service department with 91 climate-controlled bays. Even if you don't have a Ford, you can pop in there and experience their amazing service department.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome. Proud recipients of the prestigious Triple Crown Award and named Florida's Dealer of the Year by Dealer Rater. Their team is dedicated to providing an enjoyable and efficient experience. Bozard Ford Lincoln offers the best in pricing, selection, and service just off I-95 and State Road 16, where your satisfaction is their mission, and they are driven to inspire. Also, big shout out to our friends at Fidus Roofing, Great Expectations Realty and Auction, Chiba Hut Toasted Sub, St. Augie's Pizza, BHF Insurance, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, St. Augustine Handy House, Lux Japanese Head Spa, and I am powered as I am each and every morning by our friends at... That was way off.
Ooh. Ooh.
Damn.
You missed yesterday, so...
Ooh.
There it is. Five Nutrition.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. All right.
Take a sip.
Yeah, I need it.
Focus.
I didn't sip enough this morning, actually.
Yikes. Have a Tuesday.
All right. Good morning, guys.
Hey, happy Tuesday.
Great. It's almost the weekend.
There we go.
Sounded so convincing.
Yeah, right. I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where you at Wednesday?
How are
Yeah.
you, Rick?
I'm doing well.
All right.
Almost Friday.
All
There you
right. Yeah.
Question of the day, Troy.
All right, question of the day is, are you a fireplace person, a fire pit person, or a bonfire person?
Okay. It seems like more fun usually happens around a bonfire.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's a little bit more turkey
There's
time.
more of a hold my beer moment.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go bonfire.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I mean, it really depends on the music video documentary that you're doing. If it's like a prayer moment, you got to go bonfire. But if it's in the house, kind of we belong together, it could be a fireplace.
Yeah.
I'll go fireplace since no one else is going to say that.
You're the
Okay.
fireplace?
Yeah, I'll go fireplace.
Well, you know, where I live, I have to be like a chimenea person.
Chimney.
What is that, like an outdoor
It's
fireplace?
like that little clay pot,
Right.
then with the little smokestack on it. So,
Right.
so I have to have a chimenea because you can't have
The hell are you living in a teepee? What is
fire.
this?
You can't have open fires in
Oh,
downtown.
typical. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm.
They got all spooked because of that one fire downtown.
those 4 fires
The one that burned the whole city down.
burned down 6 blocks.
What are you scared of?
Burned down 6 blocks.
What
and
are you
all of a
scared
sudden
of?
Nobody can have a fireplace.
You don't have BHF? What's your problem?
So I think I was a bonfire person, but I think I've now moved and backed it down to a fire pit person at this time of my
Okay.
life. Because I can't
Okay.
get away from the bonfire if it gets out of control anymore.
Yeah, true.
Not as quick as I used to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think I'm more of a fire pit person now.
All right.
Yes. All right.
Okay. What do you think, Rick? What about yourself, man?
Oh, we grew up just setting woods on fire, so it was just
Okay,
pretty much a
wood
big
fire.
bonfire.
Wood's
Yeah.
fire. That's
Yeah.
Rick's
Fire.
answer. Forest fire. All right, great.
Only Rick can start forest fire.
It's like Smokey the Bears.
Right.
I'm not
Jesus.
gonna lie, my mom had a chimenea, so like whenever she'd burn bills or we would just find stuff to burn. That
Oh, that's what I need to do with my bills. That'd be so much more
Yeah.
fun
It
than
is.
shredding.
Yeah, it
I
is
love
better.
doing it.
Yeah.
All right.
That's where they go. It's the best starter.
Chimenea.
Bills.
Chimenea.
Yeah.
The bills you get, that's your starter for your chimenea.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
So
Kindling.
All right.
Mm.
Be looking forward to what people have to say in their comments.
That's a great question.
I just like a good fire.
Oh,
Like a
fire.
good
I know, right? I can sit there and just watch a fire for hours. I
Burn
really
barrels
can't
are fun,
hypnotize
too.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, burn barrels
Burn
are fun
barrels,
too. Yeah.
The country chimenea.
Yeah, that is really the country chimenea
Yeah.
for sure.
Actually, the dumpster fire is.
the dumpster fire. I love some dumpster
Yeah.
fire.
Ew, it smells.
Oh. Half of it is just peering into my real life. You want to see a dumpster fire, just peer into my real life for a little while. Yeah. All right. All right. Good question today. Thank you for that, Mr. Blevins.
Awesome.
Monday.
It is. I know. It feels like a Monday,
Does
doesn't
feel
it?
like
Does. It feels
really
heavy.
feels like Monday.
Thick today.
We did the
Yeah.
micro show yesterday.
Yeah.
The micro show. Oh,
Well,
I
our
thought you meant-
adrenaline was
I thought
up.
you meant the Mike Rowe show, like
No,
the
no,
Dirty
no.
Jobs guy. I was
Still
like,
haven't been-
you did Mike Rowe yesterday? That's pretty impressive.
Still haven't been invited.
All right. With that said, it's time for a quick check of the weather, Troy.
Still chilly.
That quick check of the weather brought to you by Great Expectations Realty and Auction, who can sell your home, your business, and everything in it. Check them out at geauction.com and gerealty.us. We now go to the booth for the Traffic Report.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh, we've got a ticker
Yeah,
sound
it's
now.
offbeat. My metronome's not working this morning.
Okay.
To my favorite exit right here, the on-ramp and off-ramp of
16?
16.
There you go.
I was waiting for the drum roll. Where am I?
All right. Well,
Yes.
you got to do your own drum rolls back there, Rick. You're the guy with the sound effects, man.
We have zero control of sound effects.
Little Q over here doing great.
Rick's like,
Yeah.
is somebody going to come in here and hit the sound effects
We
button?
do traffic.
My E
and drum
ESPN.
rolls.
There you go. All right. Looks like it's moving smooth this morning.
Yes, sir. Everything's moving smooth. No reported accidents, and we actually have flowing traffic and not a backed up off ramp this morning. So I had to give
Unbelievable.
them some credit down there on State Road 16 this morning.
Yeah. Yesterday was a little trafficy.
Yeah, the last couple,
Yeah.
I guess TPC or the spring
Yeah.
break. A few things.
All that.
St. Patrick's Day was
St. Patty's
all
Day
of
was a little
Yeah.
nuts yesterday.
Yeah.
this weekend.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you had a great suggestion, Troy. You're going to go to government about the
Yeah.
your suggestion about shutting St. Patrick's Day down because it was too busy.
I think they're going to have to cancel it.
They probably will have to cancel
have to
St.
cancel
Patrick's.
St.
Day.
No,
St.
you
Patrick's Day.
can't.
Well,
It's
you know,
gonna- I think it's got to happen. I
This
mean,
is from
you know,
St. Patrick.
yeah. Well, when there's too much traffic, they just cancel everything. in
Cancel
St.
it.
Augustine.
If in doubt, cancel it.
Yeah, there's too much traffic. Cancel it. Florida
Don't-
Man games. Try to cancel it.
I
We got
try-
out of there before they could cancel
Don't
it.
try and fix anything.
Después de la
Just cancel it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, don't fix anything.
don't-
just
don't-
shut it all down.
Too.
Yeah.
Don't fix it. Don't fix it.
Nights of Lights is going to
Cancel.
be a week pretty
Yeah.
soon. Week-long
And
Nights
that-
of Lights.
And that's on Monday's agenda. The
Pobrecito.
shortening of it.
Is it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
They're going to
No.
condense it,
Yeah.
so it's going to make traffic worse
Oh.
Uh-huh.
for those
Yeah.
weekends.
Yeah.
Instead of spreading it out where more people can come.
Well, you know.
Be strong, Davey.
We were
Be
waiting
strong.
for you to like talk about this last week because people in the comments were like, "What does Troy have to say?" And you weren't here for that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm here now.
Okay,
Don't do it.
I'm pulling it together, man.
Don't do it.
Okay.
It's just It's a ridiculous thought.
Yeah.
And they're blaming it on because the bridge is going to be closed. The bridge is going to be closed. It's going to be absolute freaking chaos. We already know
Regardless.
that.
Yeah.
We already know that.
Yeah.
But if we have a storm in September and something happens at that point,
We gonna need that money.
And all we have left is Night of Lights.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. I mean, people are losing businesses and jobs. So think about your actions.
Yeah. No, they won't.
Yeah,
They don't do that.
because they
know
don't
how to
sign
do
the
that.
front of checks.
Exactly.
Or learn, what it feels like to pay payroll.
Why won't they talk to people though, Troy? That's my main question.
They're too
They
smart.
think they know everything.
That's not
Yeah,
fair.
They're just,
No, they're talking to people that also don't sign the front of checks,
Mm.
or their businesses is nowhere associated with downtown. And
Yeah, they keep saying a handful. I see it in every store. A handful of people. Who are those people? I want to talk.
It's people that don't own businesses downtown. I can tell you that.
Maybe I'm stupid and I don't know, but they have something on me.
I live right in the heart of it. So
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah.
I have the right to say and see that traffic. I mean, I've had people come in and use my bathroom because they got stuck in traffic.
For real? You have one bathroom. That's so inconsiderate. Yeah.
One bathroom.
You need an
5 people
outhouse.
live there.
Yeah.
One bathroom.
You know, lovely Lou.
So,
Why don't you
yeah.
rent that out and make
Yeah.
some money?
right? Just sit it in the front yard.
$5 P.
Yeah.
Right?
So I mean, and trying to ball it up is the most ridiculous thing. So
It is very not smart.
I mean, I hope there's 3 people on that commission who have some sense.
yeah. So
I know there's at least 2.
yeah, there's normally 3.
Yeah. But this is
but you never know what's going on behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Blackmail or
nobody-
lobby. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, nobody really respects the other 2, so they don't really care.
It just doesn't make any sense, you guys. I mean, and I give everybody a chance in my brain, but this one doesn't really. The math ain't mathin'.
No, it's not.
No,
It's
I mean,
done by dumb
you know,
people.
in January it falls off quite a bit anyway. So
Yeah.
it does fall off, but it doesn't solve this problem.
Yeah.
So I mean, it just doesn't solve the problem. So
It's crazy. It's all over just a bunch of white lights. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What if everybody just kept their lights up anyway?
Right. What are they gonna do?
How about we just not take the lights down?
Who's gonna-
It's all businesses
Well,
anyway.
right
Let's
there.
not take the lights down and
Smart.
give a big middle finger to the city.
Who's gonna check me,
Well,
boo? Yeah.
Right.
There's a one right now that still has his lights up. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, good.
Wow.
Year-round nights of lights.
Very
What are they gonna
nice.
do?
but all the rest of us follow by the rules. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, no. Who
Sick
cares about the rules? The city
and
doesn't care about
tired.
the rules.
Mhm.
Yeah, so we're not going to, nobody else should follow them either. All right. Well, if you need to relax after dealing with the psychotic City of St. Augustine leadership,
Definitely.
Lux Head Spa, Lux Japanese Head Spa all the way. Close your eyes and feel the tension melt away as skilled hands gently massage your scalp using centuries-old techniques designed to calm your mind and refresh your soul. This is the experience waiting for you at Lux Japanese Head Spa, the only certified Japanese head spa in the area. Don't be fooled by those imposters. Their treatments don't just relax, they heal.
Mm-hmm.
Whether you're dealing with thinning hair, dandruff, psoriasis, or an imbalanced scalp, they use authentic scalp therapies to nourish and restore. So give yourself the gift of true relaxation. Visit Lux Japanese Head Spa and feel the difference, because you deserve more than just a break. You deserve renewal.
How long is the treatment? You did it before, right?
Yeah, they have some that are like an hour, and they have some that are like 2 hours.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, it's great. Oh, yes, people do. They fall
Did you
asleep.
do the 2 hour?
I have before. I
Wow.
didn't recently. Oh, it's amazing. It's great.
That's got to be epic.
Oh, it really is. It really is. That little halo they put
Yeah.
over your head with the water, the hot water just kind of massages your head. And
It's a
I'm
great
not gonna-
gift,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna lie.
yeah, it is a great gift.
I've not done this, and I really want to do this. But my favorite part of the massage is when they like get to my scalp, and it's,
Oh, yeah.
as a bald dude,
Yeah.
it's like, oh gosh, that's the
Yeah.
best.
If you were a cat, you'd be
Yeah,
purring.
oh,
Yeah,
I would.
Yeah.
I think I actually do purr when they get there. I was like, "Arr, arr." And it's an ugly purr. It's not a.
I fall
That was a
asleep.
dying dog
Yeah, that's what I'm
growl
saying.
right
It's
there.
an ugly
yeah.
purr. It's like,
Jeez.
sound more like Deputy Dog.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Who just got shot in the leg.
Yeah.
God bless.
But this looks absolutely amazing.
It is, yeah.
I got to get in there.
Yeah.
I went in there with a headache a couple of weeks ago and left with no headache.
That's
It's
awesome.
great.
Wow.
Yeah, just took
For
all
you.
the tension, and you could feel like the tension in the sides of my head. You really could.
Loosen up.
Yeah, man. So it was great. Great service. And yeah, you're right, Davey. Great gift.
Yeah.
By the way, for somebody you care about. It's
right.
a great way to tell somebody you care about them.
Or if you're in the doghouse, good way to get out of it.
It is, actually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Great way to get out of the doghouse.
I'm telling you.
Or if you own your house, just leave the doghouse. It's your damn house. You own the house.
You own the house, yeah.
Pussy. All right.
Pussy.
All right.
We're talking about purring again.
That's
Willows.
Yeah. All right, IMAX. IMAX is apparently going to become the county's house. St. Johns County Commissioners going to consider the next step today in figuring out what they want to do with the former World Golf Hall of Fame and whether the county will acquire the surrounding acreage. Let's let this one go. I think the county has not come up with any good ideas for this.
No, for real?
No. Following a discussion in January, commissioners will consider options for the Hall of Fame, known cost consideration options, and a financial review. In January, the SJC Cultural Events presented a plan for a possible partnership where it would basically ask the county for money and then run it. For a possible partnership where it would provide daily programming for the now dormant IMAX Theater, which is attached to the Hall of Fame building.
Right.
The county would maintain ownership and provide a relatively small initial investment of $1.2 million in improvements. SJC Cultural Events, Jerry Wilson told commissioners that in order to reopen the 17,865 square foot space as an IMAX theater, there would need to be about $1.2 million in improvements from the county, including a new screen. He said the initiative, the alternative model that SJC Cultural Events could do could be considerably cheaper. Commissioners will look at the costs of doing the partnership according to Tuesday's agenda, and will also consider the costs as well as the benefit to keeping it or selling it. I
don't see a benefit. What are they going to do with it? Yeah, they're going to. What do you think, Troy? Nothing?
They want to put, they want to run stuff in there. Nobody goes out there to see stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, daily programming.
The building, it needs to be in some private hands. So I'm supportive of it going into the group with like the AMP or something like that, because they have more flexibility to do some stuff and to make it work.
Private dancer.
All right. As far as the IMAX goes, the IMAX, it's kind of a tough size for it to work in a lot of different ways.
Me too.
A group like a Limelight or something like that. It's a good venue for something like that. But it still needs.
They got to fill all those seats.
Yeah, that's a lot of seats.
I think there's only 300 and something seats. So.
Oh, that's it. I was thinking more.
I don't think it's much more than about 300 and something.
Okay, well then that's fair game.
So I mean, I think we could move the level of some of those types of entertainment acts. That can be there. So
do they level up or do they just move venue? Because that's tough for Limelight to fill 300 seats. I mean, let's just be honest.
I understand, but I mean, they have to level up to make it work.
Yeah. But is there room to level up for community theater these days? I mean,
a lot of major cities.
And I love the Limelight. I grew up in the Limelight system.
Yeah,
Everybody
100%.
knows I love the Limelight. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
But boy, that's a tough sell, man. That's a tough sell to think you're going to pack out 300 seats at a community theater.
Unless it's medieval times.
We have 300. We have 350,000 people that live in our county. This is dead center in our county.
Yeah,
if it's done properly, which the only group that I think that could come close to doing that is the group from the AMP. But every major city, like if you go to Orlando, they have a theater at each level.
Yeah,
and we really don't have one at this level now that the Ponte Vedra Concert Hall has leveled up. Now they have the balconies.
Right, they redid the whole thing. Yeah,
put the money into this. So now that smaller level is missing. So I can see it working, but it's got to be done right in there.
I mean, a touring company.
The margin of error is super small.
Yeah,
the studio itself and the Hall of Fame section itself those are still great buildings. I've thrown some ideas at the county, and I don't know. I think they're falling on deaf ears, but we'll see.
You're saying private hands, though.
Yeah, I think both need to be somewhat in private hands. But the purchase price that they bought it for, you can't build those buildings for that.
Right.
So the purchase price, if I'd had the opportunity to buy it at that amount, I would have been able to buy it and like they said, sell it off piece by piece. And
ooh, like Richard Lewis from Pretty Woman. That's what he does. Yeah.
So,
wow.
Yeah.
Always wanted to meet those
very
people.
angry with my father.
Yeah, angry. Took me $4,000 worth of therapy to say I'm very angry with my father.
But that's I don't think in the county's hands, I don't see that being a successful level. I think they either find a third party person or they sell it.
Yeah.
And you really, like you said, Troy, margin for error is razor thin.
Super thin.
You really have to know that a community theater model is going to work.
Right.
And boy, there's just not a demand for it.
But hear me out.
Not a demand for it.
Wasn't there like some sort of like theater, amphitheater thing by 312 Bridge that got shot down a couple years ago? Remember that?
What
happened with that?
That was so over the top.
Right.
It was way over the top.
It was an unproven group.
Sounds like,
they were asking like $6 million.
Ooh, say it again. Yeah.
And give them the land.
Wow.
And give them,
gratis
support. Yeah.
Sure,
And
take
still
it.
pay
You
for
get
it.
land. I
Yeah.
get land.
Yeah. There's a lot of people try to make grabs at free county stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
$1.2 million in improvements. That's a big ask from
Right.
taxpayers.
Yeah.
That's a big ask. Again, for something that there's just not a demand for. There's not enough of a demand for a small theater. It's just not. There's barely a demand for regular movie theaters anymore.
When I was in the cultural events world and was running the amphitheater and running, Ponte Vedra Concert Hall, they're like, why aren't you doing more art stuff? Why aren't you doing? Because it doesn't pay for itself. It just doesn't pay for itself. So it has to be subsidized, and it has to have,
a lot of it got cut.
You have to have angel donors, and you have to
Mm-hmm.
to really Limelight's at the mercy of their wonderful supporters.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make it if it doesn't do the fundraisers. If it doesn't, and the all the actors there, as far as I know, are still a majority are still volunteers.
Yeah.
I think a lot,
Very few get paid.
Yeah.
And, we're very fortunate we have a community that has amazing talent. But it just doesn't, art's, it's got to be the love of it. It doesn't pay for itself.
Something's got to drive there. Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't think you can ask taxpayers to invest $1.2 million in a project like this. I just think it's too much, and there's not a return on investment, and there's not a demand for it. Again, if they would come up with a little more creative ideas, then
yeah, I don't know,
but-
though. I'm kind of stuck. Like, what would be the driving force to get out there to go to that building?
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of out of the way. Nobody. You got the World Golf Village area that obviously lives out there, but other than that, people aren't making a drive from the city of St. Augustine. People aren't making a drive from the shores out there.
The only time I see people really, truly going to is like a church. You know what I mean? Like, that's a driving force for people to go to a building like that. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And that's controversial too. So I don't know.
Yeah. There's a bunch of people live in that area right now.
Yeah.
There's
What
a
do
lot-
they do?
there's a
What do
lot of
they
rooftops
like?
there.
But are they
come into town, and that's why we're having to close for St. Patrick's Day.
Dang it. Stay home. 3 or 210. Yeah.
Just put a bunch of lights up at the IMAX theater and let people walk in and look at the lights.
Yeah.
Right.
Keep
You still
them out
have
of
trees
downtown.
over there. So enjoy them.
Museum for the Knights of Light.
maybe too early for the callback.
Small replica of the city of St. Augustine when it's lit up. You can visit it all year long. Yeah, let's come up with some
The
feasible
building I was
ideas,
interested
guys.
in was that studio. That's a state-of-the-art studio there that's
Yeah.
just sitting there. And that's the one that I see is, people know about the IMAX and stuff like that, but they have an amazing building where PGA Tour Studios was there.
It really is
And,
very impressive.
that's the one that I think has the most value to me.
What about a zoo? We don't have a zoo. We could do that.
We got an alligator.
We can have a
Yeah.
virtual,
Yeah, we
can
got
have a
the
virtual
alligator
zoo
farm.
and
That's
put
a
'em
Florida
on
zoo.
the-
Right
on
by
the
King and the
IMAX.
Bear. We could play on that marketing a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and walk in the old IMAX theater. There's bears in there.
Yeah.
Watch out.
Yeah.
Hope you're the king of the bears.
It's a reptile
You stupid
museum.
idiot.
There is an animal rescue out that way.
There is the sanctuary. You're right.
Sanctuaries
Yeah.
out there.
Good peeps.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how it falls out.
Yeah, it falls out will probably be the way it happens.
Probably, unfortunately.
Let's throw it up for auction, guys. I mean, I get buying something at a great deal, but, you know, hey, somebody offered me a Cobra for $2. You can't buy Cobras for $2 anywhere. Well, it's a bad investment. So it's a Cobra. It's going to kill you.
Cover the car or the snake?
No, the snake.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I
Yes.
thought Commander.
Both will kill you.
Right. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, no. Just because I can get a good deal on a Cobra doesn't mean I need to buy it.
Shout out
Snake.
Who smells worse?
Okay.
The ferret.
The ferret, for
Yeah.
sure, yeah. Yeah.
Never sniffed a cobra, so I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have held a ferret, but I've never held a cobra.
Okay.
Does it count if it's a belt?
I have watched Cobra Kai. Yeah.
All right. St. Johns County has a 5-year plan. They're emphasizing sea turtle conservation.
Awesome. Put them in your pants like yesterday's story.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
We're conserving sea turtles by shoving them down our pants.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah. New partnership between St. Johns County and a local company that they don't mention.
Levi's, right?
Yeah. Will ensure major shoreline projects stick to wildlife conservation efforts more efficiently while saving money. Stephen Hammond, Dr. Hammond,
Oh, this guy. I'm related to some
Jurassic
Hammonds.
Park guy,
Interesting. Yeah.
the deputy director of coastal management for St. Johns County, recently outlined the county's new approach to managing shoreline project, which emphasizes conservation, particularly for sea turtles.
Nice.
What was that?
I don't know. That was your turtle noise? That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what the snail says on the turtle's back?
What is
Whee!
Sorry. That's my last dad joke of the day.
It's very tickling.
I doubt that's your last dad joke.
Whee!
The county's beach restoration efforts, which involve replenishing sand on beaches after storms, aim to protect both upland properties and vital evacuation routes while ensuring the safety and preservation of turtles. This comes from News4Jax, by the way.
Oh, they're doing great.
So for usually, God damn, these people.
I know.
These people they interview. So for usually, it's about 3 to 5 years after construction. So for usually. That's the way to say things.
usually.
So for usually.
Yeah. So for usually.
So for usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they start this out. I mean, they don't even edit the quotes. You can edit the quotes a little bit.
You're allowed
True. Oh, you yeah.
You are allowed. I mean,
Yeah.
put some dots
Dear
in there or
intern.
something, and-
Yeah.
But here we go. So for usually, it's about 3 to 5 years after construction, we have to monitor certain things, like we have to do additional monitoring.
It's fantastic. This is
This is
fantastic.
Hammond himself.
God bless him.
A smart man.
Yeah. Stick with the shore.
Let me just read that again to make sure I'm not fucking this up, okay? Let me just read this again to make sure it's not me, all right?
All right. Take it one word at a
That's a
time.
good doctor.
Right.
Yeah.
So for usually, it's about 3 to 5 years after construction. We have to monitor certain things, like we have to monitor, do additional monitoring for sea turtles. I don't know what the hell he just said.
The
I have
monitoring.
no idea. Is he talking about a monitor animal?
Yeah, that's where I was going with that.
Right, the monitor.
You actually spiked my joke.
Listen, you said you were done with the dad joke,
Yeah,
so I need to take it from here.
There's no rebound on that one. Yeah, he's definitely taking that one all the way.
A key component of the county strategy is monitoring sea turtles.
Wow.
And nesting shorebirds as part of its habitat conservation plan. Boy, we listen to some smart folks.
Voodoo economics.
This includes tasks such as
Monitoring.
monitoring.
Watching?
What are these? Escarpment knockdowns, where small cliffs formed on the beach after storms. They have to be leveled to ensure turtles can nest without obstacles.
Oh.
And escarpment, that's like when they do the beach renourishment, they load all that dirt in, and then
Yeah.
the storm comes in, and you got that little fall off
Dip,
there.
yeah.
Fall off
Yeah.
there.
So you got to level that out?
Yeah.
Mm.
Additionally, the county tills the beach to soften the sand, making it more suitable for turtle nesting.
Cool. Softer.
Who monitors that?
Lush.
Well, the monitors monitor that. Turtles monitor that.
I thought it was the guys with the gold finder, the metal detectors. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
About to
I
be
need
one of
get
those.
A little shovel.
Dude, I'm doing that. That's
Yeah?
going to be me. Yep. Mhm.
That can be a lucrative hobby.
We reported on a guy that found like some $6 million engagement ring. Remember in Ponte Vedra Beach like a couple years ago? Something
he seemed
crazy.
like a shady character for some reason. Remember, there was something behind that we were all kind of like, that doesn't smell right.
Yeah. We had to get Nanoform on our side.
It should. Another quote. This is gonna be great.
Oh, wind up. Here we go.
Oh gosh.
It should help us stay organized and effectively. Say we have to do the tilling. It's a lot cheaper to get one tiller to come out and do all of these project areas. Wow. The entire all.
Jerry?
The entire all. This is an actual quote.
The
This
entire
guy
all.
sucks.
Well, is it him or is it just, who
Was he
the
talking one
reporter is?
words at a time, maybe?
Yeah, that's incredible.
Sounds like it's him.
That's incredible.
This is not
Then
good.
having to piecemeal it and maybe get different birds from different bids. It would say birds, but it
Yeah.
says bids.
Yeah,
From different contractors, different years. We have locked in price.
oh gosh, how
This-
Asperger's is this doctor?
This guy, I don't know. This guy's got some things going on. This partnership approved by the county commission at last week's meeting aims to streamline the process as the county has previously hired different firms each year. That seems like a really smart idea.
Yes, swoop in here. Please help them.
Which will prove challenging and repetitive by maintaining
Monitoring.
by maintaining a consistent partnership. The county says it's able to efficiently meet permit requirements and focus on wildlife protection. We've been switching contractors every single time we do this.
Yeah, goes out the bid.
That's great. These are the highlighted projects. Here's a list. Ponte Vedra Beach Nourishment Project completed last year. Well, I'm not going to read all these.
Is that a lot?
Dumb. Yeah, this is the group. The contract with Coastal Conservation Group is capped at $14 million.
Wow, okay.
But Hammond is going to use that money to get his GED. I clarified that this amount is not fully encumbered.
Cucumber?
Encumbered.
Oh.
I don't think he knows what that word means.
Encumbered.
The county budgets annually based on anticipated needs, such as monitoring.
No.
I can't. Like, really?
I know.
It's a hot mess.
And remediation efforts, which costs depending on storm activity. I can't read this story.
Whew. I mean, it's not easy. You got to have four-wheel drive on that reach. God's sakes.
Dang.
He was in the sand.
So there you go. I'm still not really sure what's going on there, but something was they found it story worthy at News for Jacks.
Something about turtles, it's good.
Something about turtles monitoring and not knowing how to form a complete sentence.
Go to mchammond@gmail.com.
God dang it, man. Gas Buddy gas report time. We'll tell you where's the best prices for gas in St. Johns County. The top of the list, the Mobile and Circle K, and that's your cheapest gas. Comes to us from Chris Lucero, bail bonds.
All
Are you or
right.
someone you know in trouble with the law and in need of immediate bail assistance? Look no further than Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Their team of experienced professionals available for you 24/7. So if you accidentally go on the beach and monitor some stuff and step on a turtle,
You don't have the degree.
yeah, you might go to jail and Christine will get you out.
Mm-hmm.
904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. We got some live music happening today and tonight. I think we're starting with Brett Blackshear. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Trade wins.
1 o'clock. Josh Tennessee Worthy appears pub at 1. Furman, Spanish guitar. Furman sounds like a name for a ferret.
We're a vermin.
Furman the ferret. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Parents did not like him, I guess.
Yeah.
Furman, Spanish guitar.
He has-
Furman, you're
He has an office in the basement.
Yeah, definitely. Formaldehyde.
No, Furman, you're not allowed to go to school today.
But it itches.
Stay in that basement.
Furman?
Furman, Spanish guitar. Pizzali's at 3. John Q at the Milltop at 4:30. Mike Cook at Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. Mark Hart, Trade Winds at 5. St. Augustine Songwriters Night. The Oasis at 6. Sailor Jane. Prohibition Kitchen at 6. Smoking Joe Shower and O'Malley's at 6. Trivia with Troy, Blake, and Aiden. The whole group back together.
Yep.
Ooh.
Gypsy Cab at 7. Diana Ross.
Hey, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Yeah, she's what, 81 or something? I got you.
She'll be playing the Courtyard at Barillo's tonight.
Hey, that's awesome. Taking a step up.
Yeah. I'm coming to Barillo's.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, she'll be at the IMAX Theater playing to nobody. No, she'll be, of course, at the AMP tonight at 7:30.
Cool.
Steve Poltz.
Right.
Cafe 11 at 8 o'clock. And John Q at the Milltop at 9.
John looks so serious in that headshot.
Yeah, he does.
Focusing on the guitar.
Yeah, man. Takes his job very serious.
Yeah.
He's probably smart enough to figure out what to do with IMAX.
Yeah, and turtles.
And possibly turtles and monitoring.
I'm going to give it all to John Q.
Yeah,
for the
let
win.
John Q handle it. I have more faith in John Q. Fidus Roofing. True. Hey, they're awesome. They are not only awesome at doing roofs, they also support a lot of local charities that support local kids. Big brothers and big sisters, investing in kids, the Boy Scouts, and more. They're also always looking to grow their team and would encourage anyone to come and apply with them. They're master elite contractors for St. Johns County, and that lets them offer warranties that nobody else can touch. Give them a call, 904-355-ROOF.
They do pavers and
gutters. Wow, very animated from both of you guys in different directions on that one. Very good.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm done now. That was awesome. You did great.
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. The county government we've been making fun of for not knowing how to do things this morning is going to teach people how government works
Great.
in their Citizens Academy course.
Uh-oh.
Citizens arrest.
Have you taken this, Troy? It sounds like something you would have a badge
I did
for.
the leadership
Oh, that's right.
program way back
St.
when.
John's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Completely different.
St. Johns County announced the launch of its inaugural SJC 101 Citizens Academy.
Somebody do this.
Well, they're doing it.
Okay.
Oh, you mean somebody
Somebody
like,
from
take the
comments.
course?
Yeah, go take the course. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bobby.
me neither. Yeah.
Bobby, perfect. That's perfect. He's like, I'm busy.
It's a new countywide initiative. Citizens 101 Academy is a 12-week program. That.
Right. It's a long time.
12 weeks.
Oof.
Aiming to provide residents and business owners with an in-depth understanding of county government operations that they don't even know what.
Yeah.
The government doesn't even know.
Doesn't take 12 weeks.
Yeah, they
Bring your kid to school.
can't
today.
teach me anything. First session during SJC 101 themed county governance will be run by Mr. Hammond. We'll be talking about monitoring government.
That's awesome.
And,
That would be a great, you probably could pass.
There's a lot of monitoring in it.
Yeah.
A lot of monitoring, lots of
lot of-
turtles. Brought in representatives from 6 constitutional offices with an opening message from the Board of County Commissioners. The writing here. The Board of County Commissioners, that's literally what it says.
Commissia?
COMISSIO.
Oh.
And then they spell the whole word commissioners out.
Oh.
Chair Krista Joseph. Learn about the departments, learn about the people and what we do, Chair Joseph said. We're doing it for you. Hey, she rhymed. At least somebody rhymed in this story. That's nice. She has a budding career as a freestyle rapper.
Hey, cool. There's an option.
Krista Broseph.
Yeah.
That's the rap name.
Little bro.
JoJo.
I like to be free and I hug some trees. Like, you see, she could do something, you know what I
Right?
mean? That's
Yeah.
kind of her platform.
Yeah. Representatives include Brandon Patty, St. Johns County Clerk of the Circuit Court and County Comptroller, Eddie Creamer, a St. Johns County Property Appraiser, Commander George Harrigan. Hey, we like George.
George is awesome.
St. Johns County Sheriff's Office. Vicky Oakes, St. Johns County Supervisor of Elections. We like
Great
Vicky, too.
lady.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
of them are good people.
All of them are
You
good.
got
Yeah.
the Patriot, the banker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
LT.
voting lady.
Yeah.
We get to hear all Troy's nicknames for
the
these
counter.
folks.
Yeah. Smart
The
lady.
counter.
Yeah.
Very patient panda. She's so nice.
Jennifer
She's so-
Raven, Raven.
Raven, yeah. Good.
St. John's County tax collector.
Yeah. Hi.
Newly elected.
Wow, you look great
We
today.
do love Jennifer. She looks great every day. She's really
nice lady.
wonderful person.
She is awesome.
Yeah.
But she replaced Hollinsworth, who had been there. Dennis had been there for like 45 years.
Yeah. I mean, growing up, I remember like taking my driver's test and his name was all over everything.
Yeah.
He was there before I started with the county.
Jesus.
You know.
He put the D in Denny's. Yeah.
No, but great, still a great guy. You still see him running.
For real?
Yeah, he runs every day.
God bless him.
Okay. Good for him.
Oof.
Yeah.
Each week, SJC 101 participants explore a different facet of the county operations through interactive sessions focused on the themes of county governance, growth, support services, public relations, public safety, quality of life. We should be teaching them about that one. Recreation, public health, human services, community, utilities, public works, and administration.
That's a lot.
Is a lot. SJC 101, somebody says, Joy Andrews says, SJC 101 is a remarkable opportunity for residents to gain a behind-the-scenes look at county governance. Transparency. By fostering, there's the word, transparency.
Word.
And encouraging civic participation, we're empowering our community to be active stakeholders in shaping the future of St. John's. I wonder if Wayne wrote that.
Or ChatGPT.
Due to community interest, the Spring 2025
The collection.
The Spring Collection 2025.
I was like waiting for this.
You said doo-doo.
They're claiming it's reached full capacity. There is a wait list open for the fall of 2025.
Dude, this is a thing. Go make it a fundraiser.
Residents and business owners interested in joining future sessions are encouraged to apply.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was a thing.
It is.
I just left it out there. Right?
Yeah, I was just dangling like off a cliff of no return.
Troy, how do you want to check the comments?
On this terrific Tuesday, I will take a tour of our tribe.
All right. As you do that, I will remind everybody that Bates, Hewitt, and Floyd is not your average local insurance agency. They provide peace of mind and insurance to protect your biggest investments. Their approach to insurance and risk, longevity in our community, and the way they treat their clients sets them apart. They offer homeowners, auto, commercial, and benefits, and they've been doing it for over 50 years. Christy Lawrenson is St. Augustine's premier agent. She offers complimentary policy reviews and has a deep understanding of insurance and what is needed in St. Augustine to be properly insured. Her attention to detail and organizational skills have found policy errors and cost savings where others have not. Give them a call, 904-794-5455, and schedule your appointment today. Also, our friends at St. Augustine Handy House, because if you're looking for the perfect customer prefab portable building, look no further than St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Ucina Enterprises. They are conveniently located on State Road 16. Family-owned business, been serving our community since 1988. So whether you're looking for a shed, a barn, some office space, or a carport, or an airport hangar, they can pretty much do all of that. They can do all of that.
Big or small.
That's right. St. Augustine Handy, were you asking me a question?
Yeah.
Oh, both.
Right. Wow. The options are endless.
Endless. They have the highest rated handy house structures in the industry, built with a focus on quality and durability. They're open 9 to 5 on the weekdays, and on Saturday they're open 9 to 1. St. Augustine Handy House makes it easy to find exactly what you need. 904-823-9092. See why so many people choose St. Augustine Handy House for their portable building needs. What you got, Troy?
All right. As I was monitoring
Thank you.
the comments,
Yeah.
I did notice that Wawa was at 303.
No.
Costco was at 279.
Wow.
Okay. Rebecca has volunteered to take that class.
Great.
So-
Give her something to do.
And seems like we have a bonfire type family out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of
That
that.
doesn't
Yeah.
surprise me. Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
the
Real
burn,
people.
burn barrel was very popular,
Mm.
but I think when you get everybody together, it's a bonfire type crowd.
Scorched.
I agree. I like our people. We got
Yes.
good people, smart people.
And everybody seems to love a good fire. So
Yeah. Well, you can't beat a good fire.
it's a good fire.
You can't beat a bad fire.
No, I love Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
fire.
only
Or
certain-
something else.
that's
Oh,
only certain
I mean,
body
it's all fire.
It's only certain
Well-
body parts there.
Well, you went
Parts is parts.
sick and tired of rumors.
Okay. Did you ask for Stoidum stat?
Yep.
I thought you
Okay,
did. I
word.
thought you asked for Stoidum.
Yes, I did, sir.
On this day in history in 1942, shortly after Pearl Harbor, which happened in December of 41, the War Relocation Authority was put together, and they rounded up all Japanese U.S. citizens
Right.
and put them in camps.
Yeah.
Over 120,000 Japanese citizens were given 6 days to relocate.
Yeah.
They went to 10 different locations, mostly on the west side, nothing really on the east coast. And 2/3 of these Japanese citizens that were rounded up were actually natural born U.S. citizens.
Really?
Yeah. They were sent into these basically big huts. They were given one cot. They lost pretty much all their possessions. They had to leave them behind or try and sell them at an extremely low rate. And they had to stay there for almost 3 years during the war because the people didn't trust who was going to be a spy during World War II after the bombing of Pearl Harbor.
Wow.
So it wasn't until Ronald Reagan in the 80s
Ronnie.
that the government true apology came through and some reparations were given to some of these families that were hurt. And it was just a horrible, horrible time. But even after that, almost 33,000 men signed up and fought for the U.S. in the Army, even after they were treated like this.
God, mad
Wow.
respects for Lux Japanese Head Spa. That's a major training. That's what they do. They trained. That was awesome. I mean, God. Just saying. You had to learn sometime.
One of the darkest times in our history.
I found light.
I was going to say, it's not too soon for that joke.
Okay. All right.
All right.
So, no, it was a pretty incredible time
Yeah.
that, people were thinking, oh, what's happening right now? It's never happened. This was way worse.
Yeah. Way worse.
Yeah. Way worse. That brought to you by St. Augie's Pizza. Every other pizza's way worse.
Yeah,
St.
true.
Augie's
This is
Pizza.
the
That's
best.
the best.
Authentic, amazing, great people, great food, great experience. Love going into Augie's. Right in between Riberia and ML King. Plugs Samuel.
All right, so I got trivia tonight, but I think Davey's got the plug of the day.
I do. We have St. Johns County Kevin Bacon, a.k.a. Mike Davis, coming in the studio with Troy at 3 o'clock today, talking about the Footloose fundraiser for Home Again. Stay tuned. This is a very rare moment that the four of us will be together, so I'll see you at 3.
Is Mike dancing?
Mike is
No,
dancing.
No, we don't want that.
Yes, we do.
No.
Yes, we do.
Come
I've
on,
seen-
Mike.
Yes,
I've
we
seen
do.
Mike dance, and he is like the farmer kid in Footloose,
I love it.
and he's horrible.
Let those hips go,
We want
bro.
to see it. That's a part of Footloose. Come on. We'll see you then.
Like.